For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor, Red Zone Coins, and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off.
Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video on the channel, and in today's video I've got another coin making method for you guys. This one actually includes 4 methods you guys can try out, all of which are super easy and effective to make some pretty quick coins in Madden 20. Now before we hop into the video, everyone be sure to leave a like down below. If these videos do help you out, help me out by clicking the like button. It's the best way to support the channel, and it allows these videos to be more discoverable and allows my channel to continue to grow. Now as well, if you are not yet subbed with the post notification button turned on, be sure to change that by clicking the red subscribe button and clicking the bell right next to it. If you do enjoy these methods and you don't want to miss them every single Saturday, that is the best way to stay up to date and ensure that you're able to get on these methods right away and maximize the amount of coins you can make from them. Now let's get started off with the lowest budgety coin making method, and we're gonna go from cheapest to most expensive with each of these 4 methods. Now this first one is something that's really simple. I've talked about it on the channel before, but it's actually really effective right now based on how the market is sitting. So I wanted to just quickly update you guys on this because you can make like 20,000 coins in about 5 minutes doing this method. So we're gonna do this Gold Harvest Player Exchange set. If you guys didn't know, this set requires a 75 to 79 overall gold and a 70 to 74 overall gold, and then you're gonna be able to get a 77 to 79 overall gold harvest player. So let's quickly take a look at the market just so I can show you guys how much you're going to be able to make off of this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this method. It is pretty self-explanatory, but for those of you that haven't seen this method yet, this one is really effective, and even if you do remember it from a while back, I would definitely recommend you guys take a look at it right now. So starting it off, what we're going to do is we're going to see how much we can sell our 77 to 79 overall harvest player. It looks like right now these cards are selling for almost 4,000 coins, as one just sold right there for 3.9k, and we're actually going to be able to get this set done for almost 1,000 coins, meaning you profit almost 3k every single time you do this. So essentially what I'm going to do is we're going to have to buy a couple, our 75 to 79, and we're also going to have to buy a 70 to 74 overall card. So what I'm going to do is just filter down by 75 to 79, down by core gold, and then we're just going to take a look at a couple of different positions right here. Running back usually sometimes has some cards up. We can take a look at corner as well, and you just basically want to find the cheapest players up. Right now it looks like 1.1 is actually the cheapest I can see. Usually you're going to be able to find more snipes than that. Ideally you want to buy this card for under 1,000 coins. If you do spend a little bit more than that, that's going to be totally okay, because as you can see, you're actually going to be able to sell your gold harvest player for a price of, like you saw, 4,000 coins. So once we buy our 75 to 79, which we just spent 800 coins on, we're going to put them in this gold harvest player set, and we're going to do the exact same thing with a 70 to 74, and you guys will see once we're able to put both of these into the set, we're going to earn our gold harvest player, which we can then sell for 3.9k and make a profit of almost 1,000 coins off of. So for these, we want to try and find our wide receivers, or sorry, our 70 to 74s at a price of like 500 coins or lower if possible. Let's just make sure we are seeing the newest cards on this filter. You don't really have to be too picky with it, because if we buy this card for 700 coins after we bought the other one for 800 coins, we're really only spending 1.5k to get the set done, and again, we're still going to be profiting almost 2,000 coins after tax in literally just a couple of seconds. So definitely be sure to get this one done. Get your gold harvest players, just flip them on the auction house. It really only takes a couple of seconds, and it's a super effective method based on how the market is sitting. So we'll just put this card up for like 3.9k, and we're going to be able to profit almost 2.5 thousand coins by just buying a couple of golds and putting them into sets. It is as easy as that. So that's the first method that I wanted to show you guys in today's video. Buy your 70 to 74 at a low price, buy your 75 to 79 at a low price, put them both into the set, and then you're going to be able to make a nice little profit. You want to try and get these cards for like 700 coins or less, and then the other ones for around 800 coins if you can. That way you spend about 1.5k on the set, meaning you're still going to be able to make a really good profit. As you can see, we can get another 70 to 74, and we can just continue to repeat the method over and over again. As you can see, our card already sold for 3.5k, so we just made 2,000 coins in about like 30 seconds at the start of the video right here. Let's move on to the second method I want to show you guys though in today's video. So let's move on to the second method in today's video, and that is going to be the Theme Diamond 2 set piece pack. As you guys can see right here, this one is very effective right now because of how cheap training is based on the market crash that happened yesterday. So if you didn't see my video yesterday, I actually went over the cheapest trading values, and you guys are going to need to watch that before you're able to really take advantage of this method. In that video, I was able to get training consistently at around a 0.6 0.6 coin per training point ratio, which is absolutely crazy. So you need to watch yesterday's video in order to get training for as cheap as possible. I'm assuming all of you guys have, or most of you guys have, and you're going to be able to get training at that super cheap price. So let's say you buy training at about a 0.6 coin per training point ratio. When we multiply 1,730 by 0.6 to see how many coins essentially we're spending on this pack, that's going to give us an answer of 1,038. So assuming we buy our training at that really cheap price, we're essentially ripping this pack right here for about 1,000 coins. And almost every single card that you pull from this pack is going to sell for more than 1,000 coins. So for this second method, all we're going to do is get trading at a super cheap price and just rip this pack over and over again and sell every single thing we get. I'm going to rip a bunch of trading in the video right here. We'll probably rip about like 20 or 30,000 trading points in this video, and we'll see exactly how much we're going to be able to make off of this. But based on the values I showed you guys yesterday and based on how the market is sitting right now, you can actually get trading, like I said before, at a 0.6 coin per training point ratio, which when we multiply that by 1,730 to see essentially how many coins we're spending each time we open this pack, that's going to give us an answer of about 1,000, meaning as long as you get a card that sells for more than 1,000 coins, you're going to be profitable when you open this pack. And basically every single card you pull from this is going to be selling for more than 1,000 coins unless you get unlucky. We actually haven't gotten lucky and pulled a decent card yet over like an 89, but when you guys start pulling some of the 89s, the 90s and stuff like this out of that pack, you're going to start to be very, very profitable on this one. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip some trading off camera, and then I'll show you guys all of my pulls that I was able to get, and we'll see exactly how much we're going to be able to make off of this. I know a lot of people have trading in their inventory right now that they bought for cheap or that they quick sold some cards from. So this is a really, really good way to convert your trading back into coins if you have additional trading, but it also serves as a coin making method if you guys are able to snipe your trading at a cheap price. Like I showed you guys in yesterday's video, it's going to be really profitable to rip this. So what I'm going to do is continue to open up this pack, and I will come back at you guys when I've spent probably like 13,000 or 14,000 more training, and then we'll take a look and see exactly how much we're going to be able to profit off of opening this up. Okay guys, so here are all of my pulls from this pack. I pulled all the cards all the way down to this 92 overall, or sorry, we pulled all the cards all the way down to this 72 overall Bud Dupree. So these are all the pulls that we got, and essentially each of these cards that we pulled costed us 1,000 coins. So what I'm going to do right now is take a look at the prices of each of these, and we'll see how much we're going to be able to profit off of each of them, and I will add each of these totals up. So starting it off with DJ Moore right here, selling for just over 3,000 coins. That means we're profiting about 2K on that card. Next up, we have this Lane Johnson, who's going to be selling at a price of around 3,000 coins as well. So that's another 2,000 coin profit off of the Lane Johnson. Next up, we have Josh Allen, and some of these cards are going to be really cheap. So as you can see, Josh Allen is only at like 2.6K, but keep in mind that we only spent about 1,000 coins to actually get this. So we're still profiting about 1.5K. That means we're up about 5.5 in total. Next up, we have this DeMonte KZ, who's selling at about 2.5 as well, meaning we profit about 1.5K. That brings our total up to around 7,000 coins. We have Nigel Bradham right here, who's selling at about 1.6. That's just more of a break-even card. We're still up 6.5K, and an 81 overall is basically one of the worst possible pulls you can get, and that's essentially going to be a break-even. Next up, we have Rockeson, who's also going to be at about 1.3. That's a break-even card as well, so we're still up about 6.5K. We have Linval Joseph right here, who's selling at about 2.3. So we go up to, let's say, another 1.5K-ish. That puts us up to about 7.5K. Keenan Allen, 82 overall Corley. This is essentially one of the cheapest cards you can get, and he's going to be a break-even card sitting at 1,000 coins, so we're still up about 7.5K. Hopefully I don't screw up my math as we continue down here, but next up we have Michael Brockers, a 90 overall, and this is one of the good pulls. He's selling for about 7,000 coins, meaning he's going to profit us about another 6,000 coins-ish, meaning we're going to be up in total around, what's that going to be, around 13.5K. So pretty solid. We have, again, Derek Wolf, who's sitting at an 86 overall, and he is selling at a price of 1.9, so we get about another like 500 coins of value there, meaning we're up about 14,000 coins in profit, and we will just continue to do this with all these other cards. Javon Hargrave, an 89, selling at 8,000 coins. That profits us about 7K, meaning we're up about 20,000 coins, and I'm assuming all these other cards are going to be like break even, like this 81 overall Mac Wilson. He should be, yeah, sitting around break even. We know the Mud Hero is also going to be sitting around break even. So Rokusin, we pulled him earlier, AJ Boye, and I'm assuming the rest of these cards are all going to be selling for around break even. So let's say we end up profiting about 20,000 coins for just rolling these in a couple of minutes and selling all of our pulls. It is super effective, and as you can see, we have no cards that are losing us coins. We pulled some of the worst cards you can get, an 81 overall Mud Heroes, an 82 overall Core Elite, and all of them are selling for over 1,000 coins. So you guys are going to be profitable with literally every single time you open this pack up, which is absolutely awesome if you're able to get trading at such a cheap price, and essentially just roll this pack over and over. If you get a good pull, you profit like 10,000 coins. If you get a decent pull, you profit like 3 or 4k, and if you get a bad pull, you just break even, which is totally awesome about this method. So essentially all I'm going to do is sell all these cards, and we'll be able to profit off of basically every single one and be up about 20,000 coins after we sell off everything we pull. So that was the second method for the video, and next up, let's move on to number 3, and that is going to be hopping into the Zero Chill section right here of these sets, and we're going to be taking a look at this 92 to 94 overall Zero Chill player exchange. Essentially what you're going to need to do for this set is you're going to need to put in 3 91 to 92 overall players, and you're going to be able to get one random player that goes into any of these sets. Now for all of these cards, or for most of them, they're selling at over 30,000 coins. We have Christian McCaffrey right here selling at almost 39k. We have Derwin James. He's actually the cheapest card of them all. He's the only bust card. He sells at 22k. Then we're going to have Darius Leonard, who's also going to be selling at a price of around 30k, or actually he's a bit lower now. He's sitting at 25. And then the rest of all of these cards are all going to be over 30,000 coins. I'll just show you guys each of them right here so we can just confirm that. But we're going to have this 94 overall Jason Kelce at like 34k. We have Marcus Peters right here, who's going to be sitting at a price of around 39k. We have also finally this Cameron Hayward, who's the last card in this set, and he's sitting at about 36k. And then it's going to be the exact same thing for this set right here. These first two cards are sitting at just over 30,000 coins, and then Eric Armstead is also going to be very expensive, sitting at around 52,000 coins. He's actually one of the most expensive cards you can pull. So essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting this set done, or this pack done, and this is only going to cost us around 25,000 coins to get done. And if you guys remember, the worst pull possible is sitting at around 25k, and you just have potential to get some of the better cards, which are selling for like 60k, 40k, 50k, and stuff like that. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to snipe a couple of 91 or 92 overall cards. We're going to need 3 of them, and essentially you want to buy them each at around 8.5k or lower. I'll show you guys a couple of filters that I was using to get these cards. As you can see in the My Bids tab, I'll just quickly show you guys me getting a couple of them off camera. As you will see, we have these 91s that I was able to get at around 8 or 7.3, 9k, 8.5k, 7.9, so tons of room to get these cards up for cheap, and you just want to end up getting the set done for around 25k, meaning you want to spend about 85 or 8.5k on average for each of these cards. So let's start it off by going through a couple of filters that I like. 92s and 91s are selling for almost the same price. So first filter that I like is 92 to 93, filtered down by free agency, and we would just want to see one of these cards up for cheap. We'll make sure we're seeing the newest, as it looks like we are, and the cheapest one up right now is sitting at 9k. We could take a couple of refreshes on this and see if someone throws one up for cheaper. If you end up getting one for like 8.5, you're going to be getting a really good deal. You're going to be able to throw that card into the set. Even if you spend 9k on this card, I wouldn't mind spending 9k on this. I'm willing to take a little bit more risk, so I'm okay spending 9 on this, just because I'm assuming I'll be able to get another card for cheaper for like 8,000 coins, and then that will kind of offset. So we'll get one of these for 9k, and essentially you guys could try and snipe here and end up finding a 92 for cheaper. Now a couple of other filters that I like to take a look at are going to be 91 to 92, filtered down by veterans and heavyweights, and you're just going to flip between all offense and all defense on both of those filters. So we're going to take a look at heavyweights right here, and we're going to see if we're able to find any 91s up for cheap. Let's quickly see if we're seeing the newest cards. So we are, and essentially all I'm going to do is see if there's any 91s up for a low price. It doesn't look like there's going to be any 91s here, which is a little bit annoying. Next up, we will take a look at veterans, just to take a look and see if there's any 91s that got posted up for cheap. As you can see, Thomas Davis at 8k, that's a really good deal, and that's what I was saying about the prices kind of offsetting. You'll probably get one at 8k, you can get one at 9k, and then it'll just average out to be about 25,000 coins each time you complete the set. So as you can see, we're able to get one of those Thomas Davises up for a good price. A couple of other filters that I like to take a look at are going to be the draft class filters. So we're going to go by draft class of 2020, and we're going to take a look at 91s and 92s when we are sniping these cards. So let's just make sure we are seeing the newest cards, and it looks like we are right here. As you can see, these are sitting at 59 minutes. So what I'm essentially just going to do is take a look and see if there's any 91s up for cheap. Again, we wanted them for around 8.5k. I don't see any 91s up yet, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any cheap 91 draft class of 2020 cards. So we will also take a look at 92s, because sometimes there's going to be some really cheap 92s up. So we'll just take a look at this just to make sure. As you can see, there's one at 8.9k. I'll buy it. I mean, we could probably find a better deal, but I'll take it at 8.9k. You can also take a look at Ultimate Legends if you would like. There's a tons of different filters you guys can take a look at for these cards. We'll try and find a 92 overall Ultimate Legend up for cheap. Sometimes you're going to be able to. Let's see if we are seeing the newest cards. It doesn't look like we actually are, so we're going to take a look at all offense and all defense. Just filter this down really quickly and make sure that we aren't actually missing out on anything. And as you can see, Troy Polamalu at 8.3k, a really, really good deal, and that's going to offset what we just spent 9k on the other card. I would say I ended up spending about 25k on average per each of these sets to get them done with, and I'm going to put in all the cards right here, and we're going to see exactly how much we're going to be able to make off of each of them. So essentially, this is the set right here. It's the Zero Chill one, and it's this one with the exchange set. So I'm going to put in all the cards that I just sniped, and I will catch you guys once I have put all these into the sets, and we're going to be able to see how much we're able to make off of these. Okay, fellas, so I have 5 of these packs to open up, and we're going to see what we're able to pull. We want to try and see the expensive cards. I'm basically just hoping that I don't pull a Derwin James. On the first card right here, though, we're going to get a Cameron Hayward. I know that one's pretty expensive, so we should be able to profit off of that first one. Our next pull is going to show us. Let's see what it's going to be. We got a Jason Kelce. That one also, I think, is pretty pricey, so a nice start to the video. Again, there's really only going to be one card we don't want, and that's Derwin James. Everything else is going to be profitable. As we pull our second Jason Kelce, I will definitely take that. I think we have 2 cards left. Hopefully we see an Eric Armstead. If we see that, we make a ton of coins. We got a Christian McCaffrey right here, so I'll take that as well. Moving on to the final pack. Just don't show me a Derwin James. Maybe give me an Eric Armstead. Okay, we got a Darius Leonard. I will take that. The Maniac. So let's just take a look at the cards, or the prices of these cards right here, to see how much we're going to be able to make on each of them. So again, we spent 25k on each of these. And starting it off with, we ended up getting a Darius Leonard to start. Right now, he's selling at a price of around 20k. I would assume we could get around 23 for him. So let's say we lose about 2,000 or 3,000 coins on that first pull. Next up, we end up getting a Christian McCaffrey, who we're going to make about 5 or 6k on after tax. So we're up about 3 or 4k. I know that's not a lot, but these other pulls right here are going to push us over a little bit more. So next up, we had this Jason Kelce, or we had 2 of them, and he's selling at around 33k, meaning we're going to make about 10k off of both of those pulls combined, so we're up close to 15,000 coins so far. And then Cameron Hayward was a pretty solid pull. I believe he's only sitting at 40,000 coins, so we're gonna make about 15,000 coins off of that, maybe just a little bit less. So we end up making, I want to say, 25,000 coins off of this. Again, this didn't take very long at all. We make 25k off of this. We made 20k off of doing these rolls. So really, really easy methods I've showed you guys so far in today's video, and all of them have been really effective. As you can see, we got a very, I would say, a common amount of pulls out of this. We got 1 bad card, we got 1 pretty good card, and then we just got some medium cards in the Kelce and the Christian McCaffrey. We didn't get anything that was super expensive, but we got 1 bad card. So not even the best roll right there, and we still end up profiting 25,000 coins. So that was a super easy method, and I would definitely recommend you guys take a look at it. Now let's move on to the final method in today's video. I want to give a huge shout out to Sincere Madden, who sent me this on Twitter. If you guys have any methods that you want to send me, I'm happy to include them in a video and shout you out in it. So if you have any methods, be sure to DM me on Twitter or Instagram if you want to be featured in a video. So here we are with the final method of today's video. This one is very simple, and essentially all we're going to be doing is taking advantage of this set in order to make really easy coins. You're only going to be able to do this 3 times, so you can just do this pretty easily a couple of times, or 3 times actually, and make profit off of it. I believe this method should work for a decent amount of time, because again, you can only do this 3 times on each account, so really only 3 times per account shouldn't drive down the market a ton on these cards. So essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be completing this set. We're going to buy Matt Ryan, or we're going to try and buy Matt Ryan. We'll buy this Matt Ryan at 35,000 coins, and we're going to buy the rest of these cards as well. Right now, Barry Sanders is selling at 140,000 coins, so just try and get these cards for around 35k if possible. We spend 35k on the Matt Ryan. How much much are we going to spend on the Mark Andrews. Right now he looks to be selling for around 40k. That's a pretty solid deal. I will take that. So we're right now, total spend is around 75,000 coins. So we spent 40 and 35, that equals 75. So 75k right now so far. And then finally we're going to buy this Demario Davis, who right now is selling at a price of 40,000 coins as well. So we end up spending a total of, what's that going to be, 75,000 coins plus 40,000 coins is going to sit us at around 110k. So pretty solid. And as you guys will see, once we get this done, we're going to be able to sell our Barry Sanders for 140,000 coins. So I would recommend you guys do this set 3 times and just make as much profit as possible off of it. As you can see right here, Mark Andrews, Matt Ryan, and Demario Davis all going into the set. We spent around, what was it, 115,000 coins, I believe it was, to get this done. And we're going to get our Barry Sanders, who sells at 140. And we're also going to get all these other cards back as Nats. So as you can see, we're going to be able to quick sell all 3 of these for 52,000 trading. So we get 52,000 trading, which we can use to rip that first method I showed you guys. You can use it to rip other packs in the trading store, and you can make tons and tons of coins off of doing this. I would recommend, again, like I said, you guys get this set done 3 times. So I'm going to do this a second time right here, and then I'll just sell my Barry Sanders and stuff like that in order to make a nice profit. Barry Sanders right now is selling at a price of 140,000 coins. So after tax, you're going to get, what is that, 125k, meaning you profit 10k off of the Barry Sanders card. You also have his power up to sell, and you got a free 50,000 trading. So really easy method right here. This one is very easy. Would definitely recommend everyone get this done 3 times if you haven't done it before. I know a lot of people were doing the reroll method earlier in the year, so you guys are gonna actually not be able to continue to do this set over and over again if you did the reroll method earlier. But for those of you that didn't do it, or like me, I'm on a second account because my first account got auction house banned, I'm gonna be able to take advantage of this one very easily. So again, we're just going to throw the cards into the set right here. I'll show you guys the price of Barry Sanders and his power up as well, but I'm basically going to be able to make about 20,000 coins plus have Barry Sanders power up, who I'm not sure exactly how much it's going for. We'll assume he's like 5,000 coins, and I'm going to end with almost a free 100,000 trading. I can just go into the trading store and rip a Theme Diamond 2 player, the 97 overall, or I could actually use that trading if I wanted to do the first method I showed you guys. Totally up to you, but now we're going to be up about 100,000 trading, and we're going to be up a certain amount of coins plus the Barry Sanders powers, which we can sell. So very easy method at the end of the video right here. This one's again going to be the most expensive, so you're going to have a solid amount of coins in your inventory to be able to do it. But as you guys can see, we'll just go by newest. We'll take a look at Barry Sanders. He should be selling for 140k. Right now he looks to be selling for 135. So again, even if you just break even on the Barry Sanders, you're getting that 50,000 trading, which you guys can use. So his power up right now is selling for 3k, so we're also able to make a little bit of coins off of that. I would assume we're going to be able to profit 20,000 coins off of just selling these cards, and then we also made 100,000 trading. So if you want to, what you could do is you could come into the store and you could just rip this pack right here to quickly get rid of your trading, this 97 overall Theme Builder MVP, or you could do the Theme Diamond 2 set pieces. It is totally up to you, but essentially I'll just get 2 of these right here because essentially what I was able to do was get enough trading to get 2 of them. Doesn't really matter what you pull, all the cards are basically going for the same amount. So we'll just open this up 2 times, and this is essentially trading that we just got for actually doing this set. So I'm going to sell all these cards right here, or we'll take a look at these cards right here, and these 2 cards are basically going to be our profit cards. These are what we're going to make additionally on top of the other stuff. So we'll take a look and see the prices of these really quickly, just so I can get you guys all the numbers, so you guys are very aware of essentially how much we're going to be able to make. So we basically profit, let's say 10,000 coins before these Mike Evans and Le'Veon Bells, and we were able to get these for free. So we make almost another 40,000 coins off of this Mike Evans, and then off of the Le'Veon Bell, I'm assuming he's going to be selling for around the same thing. We'll just confirm that. Yeah, he's selling for 40,000 coins as well. So this final method probably makes us about 80k in just literally like 2 minutes. So very easy methods in this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you've made it all the way to the end, be sure to drop a like. It is literally the best way to support the channel. I know a lot of people DM me and stuff saying these methods are super helpful, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys could drop a like. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, comment your favorite NFL player down below in the comment section. And until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.